Welcome back to another video on the Homestead. Today we are going to be running fiber lines. Obviously there's going to be 3 houses on this property. There's currently 1 house where we have internet service to this 1 house. Because we own all 3 of these properties as one essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to run fiber from this house out to the other 2 houses as well, so everybody can be on the same internet and have blazing fast speeds. What we've got here are 2 giant rolls of fiber lines. So we ordered from landshack.com and we got 2 separate spools of direct burial rated fiber lines. Essentially we're gonna run 2 separate lines coming from this house. We're gonna trench it from the house out to where the water line is gonna be trenched along the driveway. Then we're gonna run the shorter line out to mom and dad's, and the longer line will eventually make it out to our house. That stuff ain't cheap though. Ain't cheap at all. But it's gonna be very beneficial and cost effective in the long term. Now we gotta go in the Crawlspace and scope out the area that we have to work with. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. This smells nice. Wow, so many crickets.
That stinks.
Yeah, it does. Holy moly. Okay, so basically I gotta get back there. What are those called? Cinder block wall. There's that cinder block wall, which is the garage wall. And then all the way back there, I don't know if you can see, there's a little opening that I think I might be able to get through. There's just a layer of lint from the dryer. Yeah. So the dryer actually just pipes right into the floor, like the lint. And all of this on here is just a layer of lint. And it's something that the inspector called out that needs to be fixed. They just haven't been out yet to actually get that stuff taken care of. Oh, okay. So I need to get all the way back there to that back wall. That back wall back there. And I've got, what's that? 12 inches maybe of space to get through. It is tight down there. We came to the other side of the house where this will be where it's trenched. And there was this vent. And so there's this opening here that goes straight in, and I can see exactly that opening that I just showed you under there. And so now we're contemplating, do we try and bring the fiber line through here and just from here, once it gets through, bury it? And so the biggest thing with fiber is you can't do really harsh turns, otherwise it's going to snap. Because fiber lines are like thin tubes of glass essentially. So keeping that in mind, we can't just come over and then bam, bury it right there. Unless we had something inside that we ran it over to kind of keep it up high, and then we're just bringing it down. Again, that kind of messes with this though. So yes, we opted to just dig down, use a masonry bit, put a hole through there instead of trying to monkey around with that thing. At the risk of, you know, breaking a...
How far down do you need to go?
breaking a $1,000 line. So it's the next day. We've got ourselves a 1-inch concrete bit and nice hammer drill to punch right through here. We've got this brick, and then right behind it is the what is that?
Concrete block.
Yeah, cinder block.
Yep.
And it is on hammer setting. Okay, this ain't easy apparently. It's like it hit like the Tyvek or something and it can't handle it.
It's literally like nothing is coming out.
Right.
I think we're making progress.
Yeah, looks like it. Man. Want me to get down there?
So we got the holes drilled all the way through, and now what we're gonna do is we're bringing the fiber optic cable out. We've got 2 different ones. The fiber's the same, just the lengths are different going to the different houses. Okay, so we just threw a metal pole between here, put the sawhorses up. Sawhorse has got a nice V here that sits right in it. And then we're gonna start unrolling this as we go.
Okay, so Dad's getting the second wire teed up to hopefully put on this same rod.
Okay, I'm here. What can you do? How's that?
How well it can see what's happening here, but it is indeed recording.
What's going on, Ronnie?
Pushing this through. Okay, so
Guess you'll have to go into the house.
yeah, you're gonna have to hold this,
No.
and
He's going under the house.
you're gonna have to. The grader's gonna be coming this week, and he's doing all of the trenching for the water line from the street all the way along the driveways back to the house. So we're gonna have him, while he's trenching that, just finish out the trench to meet that, the trench where the water line's gonna be, and then we'll roll it all out, and we'll be all set.
Okay, so we're getting ready to
Okay, there it is.
seal up the
It's coming. I don't know how quick this stuff dries or what.
Oh, I would say 3-4 months time it'll be pretty solid.
Okay.
I thought they bought clear.
Is it? Nah. It's underground, so I don't think they care.
Well, then they should have bought dirt colored.
So as you can see, it's a pretty busy day here at the farm. They are doing the trenching for the water lines. So basically, there's the one water line up at the street that comes back to this house. So there's that one, and then running 2 new lines following the driveway back there. One to Mom and Dad's and one to our house. And then along with that trenching, we're throwing the fiber line in there. And the brick masons are here for Mom and Dad's house. So that's what that's what that flatbed was. Here's the water meters. We've got 3 lines. The line on the left-hand side there is the one to the existing house, and the other 2 lines are for the new houses. So the existing line, I really thought it would have followed the driveway all the way up to the house. It appears to be going that way at some point somewhere. Like I said, we've got this spigot that he just put in for us coming off of this line. I'm not quite sure where, because like following it looks like it probably just goes straight that way into the house, which seems odd. On paper, I'm trying to map out where all of the buried lines are, whether it's power, water. That way we have a diagram for future. So he's almost to the driveway. They cut that. So basically just gonna trench all the way. It's finishing out the dig for the fiber lines. And then our actual internet line coming into the house is right there, about maybe 3 to 4 inches deep. And we're just thankful that Shane didn't hit it as he was digging this out a little bit. Are you comfy? So what we're doing is we had these 2 coming to a T here, but we had to carve out a little bit down here so it wasn't such a harsh angle for the fiber optic, otherwise it would snap. So I think this should be about good.
The other thing we got to do is we got to bring it down and go underneath the cable line there. So what he's going to do is he just dumped this little bit here, and then he's going to take and pull this up and put it in the trench toward the driveway out.
That stuff looks like concrete, doesn't it?
It does.
But it's not.
It's not.
Are they gonna put it up here where there's clay too?
Nope, not on the clay. So all the trenches are done, and we're just rolling out fiber lines. It's heavy and it keeps whacking me in the face, but it works and it's worth it. Assuming by the time we're done with this, they work.
Oh, I'm frozen.
You're frozen? Then you better go inside. A lot of good progress today. Really pleased with it. Things are coming together. Mom and Dad, at this point, should be able to be in their house in the next few weeks. Fingers crossed. Weather permitting. Because obviously there is still some weather dependent stuff like finishing up the driveway and all that. Got to get gravel down for that. But man, we're getting there. This was a huge step towards getting to that move-in date.